So we all know that SHIB has gone on basically this huge consolidation, this huge sell-off that's been taking place since the early part of March. And many people aren't paying attention to the massive shift that is taking place behind the scenes. You know, people think that basically everybody's selling, everybody's kind of giving up on their position. And obviously now SHIB's climbing, things are doing well. But there has actually been some massive buying that's been going on by whales that people have not been paying attention to. And I want to show you guys what I mean. So we topped out on this basically back on Tuesday, March 5th, and we've been going through this consolidation period. But really this big transition started taking place on March 2nd. So kind of right here before we made our next leg to the upside. And what this is a transition from retail holders to whales, the small fish to the big fish. And you guys can see that here on March 2nd, whales had 566 trillion Shiba Inu. Retail holders, so smaller ones like us, you, me, well, actually, I don't know what they use for the metrics on this, but retail has 267 trillion SHIB. Now, fast forward all the way to present time, and you guys can see how drastically those numbers have changed. Whales are actually up to about 580 trillion SHIB, so they've accumulated 14 trillion Shiba Inu over the course of basically almost these last 2.5 months, and retail has actually shed 4 trillion. So what you're seeing is a difference in the mindset between whales and smallholders. Whales know that when price is dropping, when we're going through consolidation, when we're in these times in the market, it's big times to accumulate and build your position for the next leg. Retail, unfortunately, tends to think, oh, shoot, price is dropping. I got to make sure I don't lose all my money. All right. That's the difference between whales and smaller holders. People that have made big money and continue to make big money versus people that are either here for the first time or have lost many times or whatever. Right. But the point is this big overall transition that's been taking place is essentially setting us up for this next big move. We've gone through these periods before where whales have been in heavy accumulation modes right before these big takeoffs that happen in terms of price. All right. It happened back here. It happened back here. It's happened many times along the way. I've been covering Shiba Inu for almost 2 years now, and I've seen this play out time and time again. Before these next big moves, whales position themselves in a big way. Yes, they do take profit along the way. It's not an unknown thing. They will sell at some point, but it's a question of whether you have accumulated enough for these next explosive moves, right? SHIB's true potential is I don't want to say limitless, but SHIB can move very quickly because of the big removal of liquidity. We're getting to this point where there's not much SHIB in the markets. And now that whales have pulled even more and more out of the markets, what do we think this next explosive move for Shiba Inu is going to be? It has the true potential of being an all-time high move. All right, that's really what people need to understand. There are many meme coins in the space that have set new all-time highs. SHIB has not yet because of its size, but it's well on its way. It got over halfway there on this last run. What do you think is going to happen as we get into these more explosive times in the market cycle? Really think about that. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Don't be, I talked about don't be fooled earlier, right? That was my earlier video, but this shift is taking place. The numbers are there, right? We can see Shiba Inu holders growing. We can see it getting further entrenched in the minds of people that aren't even in the market. And we can see the adoption taking place early from those that are entering the space from the first time. When things truly do get exciting in the crypto market, this is only going to be magnified even further. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.